Welcome back once again, all of my low-carb friends, and for those of you who are here for the first time, welcome. Today I have another very easy keto dessert recipe for you. Today I am going to show you how to make quick and easy keto berry blondie bars. Try saying that 5 times fast. Berry blondie bars, berry blondie bars. Anyway, if you want a printable version of this recipe, you can check out my website at janet'sdeliciouslowcarbkitchen.com. You can find a printable version of this recipe and other goodies there for you. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see lots of easy, delicious, low-carb keto recipes, make sure you click that subscribe button and click the notification bell that's right next to the subscribe button. That way you can be notified every time I put out videos at least every Wednesday and Saturday. And if you'd like to help support the channel, make sure you scroll down in the description of the video. You'll see some affiliate links. Anytime you purchase anything using those affiliate links, a small portion of your purchase will go to me and help support the channel. And if you are a music lover, make sure you click the link in the description to my new YouTube channel, Inspirational Songs with Janet. I have posted my 3rd song there, so hopefully you will listen to that and you will subscribe there also. And while you do all that, let's get cooking. Preheat your oven to 350 degrees. Line an 8 by 8 inch cake pan with parchment paper. Allow the paper to hang over the sides just a little bit so you can easily remove the blondies once they're done baking. Then set your pan aside for a minute. In a medium mixing bowl, combine 84 grams or around 3/4 cup of coconut flour, 10 grams or around 2 teaspoons of baking powder, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 50 grams or around a 1/4 cup of brown sugar sweetener of your choice. I'm using Lakanto's brown monkfruit sweetener. You can use whatever brown sugar substitute you want. Add another 50 grams or around a 1/4 cup of the granulated sweetener of your choice. I'm using granulated monkfruit sweetener. You can use whatever granulated sweetener you want. If you don't want to do 50-50, you can do all granulated sweetener or all brown sugar sweetener. Your texture will be just a little bit different if you don't use half and half, but it won't be enough to really make a big difference. Sift the dry ingredients all together until they're fully combined and there are no lumps in the dry ingredients, and then set the bowl aside for a minute. Place a 1/2 cup of room temperature softened butter into a large mixer bowl. Beat on medium speed for about 45 seconds to a minute or until the butter is smooth. Scrape down the sides of the bowl and push the butter to the center of your bowl. Add 4 large room temperature eggs. Make sure they are room temperature so they beat in smoothly. Add 60 grams or around a 1/4 cup of room temperature plain Greek yogurt. Again, make sure it is room temperature so it blends smoothly. Add 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. Beat on medium-low until the wet ingredients are fully combined. You can stop and scrape down the sides of the bowl as needed. Keep your mixer on medium-low and gradually add the bowl of the dry ingredients to your wet ingredients. Just do this in small amounts and allow the dry ingredients to beat in after each addition. And again, you can stop the mixer and scrape down the sides of the bowl as needed. You want to make sure that all the dry ingredients are getting fully incorporated. If you don't have a standing mixer, you can use a hand mixer or just do this with a wooden spoon. Once the dry ingredients are fully added, keep mixing together the ingredients until a very thick batter forms. Once again, scrape down the sides of the bowl and push the batter to the center of the bowl. Gradually fold in 3 ounces or around a 1/2 cup of keto white chocolate chips. This is optional. You don't have to have these. If you are using the chips, just fold them in until they're evenly distributed throughout the batter. Then gradually fold in up to 142 grams or around 1 cup of fresh or frozen mixed berries. I ran out of fresh mixed berries, so I'm using frozen mixed berries. The bad thing about frozen berries is that they do bleed into your batter, which to me doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. But the good thing about frozen berries is that they do create more moisture to your batter. When you are folding in your berries, make sure you just do it very gently. You don't want to smash any of them. Scoop the batter into your prepared cake pan. Then use a wooden spoon or your hands and press the batter evenly and firmly throughout your cake pan. And again, you want to be careful not to press too hard. You don't want to smash your berries. You want to keep them whole. Bake the blondies in your preheated oven at 350 degrees for 25 to 35 minutes or until they're golden and a tester comes out clean. If you're using frozen berries, it's going to take longer to cook than fresh berries. So if you're using fresh berries, check it around the 20 to 25 minute marker. And if it's golden around the edges and a tester comes out clean, then it's good to go. But if you're using frozen berries like I did, it'll probably take you closer to 30 to 35 minutes. Once the blondies are done baking, remove them from the oven. And if you want to, immediately after you take the blondies out of the oven, you can sprinkle some more keto white chocolate chips over the top of the hot blondies. Then allow the chips to sit for about 10 minutes so they can melt a little bit. After 10 minutes and the chips have melted a little bit, use a butter knife and spread the melted chips across your blondies. I'm just doing this in a few lines across it. I'm not covering the entire top of the blondies. I just want a little bit of the white chocolate taste on top as well as inside. Whether you choose to top this with white chocolate or not, either way, once the blondies are removed from the oven, they need to cool in the pan for at least 1 hour until they're firm. After 1 hour and the blondies have firmed up, grasp the overhanging parchment paper and carefully lift the blondies out of the cake pan, then transfer them to a wire rack and allow them to cool completely before slicing them into your desired size bar. All right, here we are with my beautiful berry blondie bars. They look good and smell very yummy. So you can see, I got the berries on them. I put the little bit of the white chocolate on the top. Look at that. Those smell yummy. So it looks good, smells good. They're nice and soft. Depending on whether you used fresh or frozen berries, the texture on the inside might be a little tiny bit different just because of the moisture that frozen berries give. Either way, fresh or frozen, they should have turned out lovely. So looks good, smells good. Let's taste this. Oh my gosh. That is so good. That is really, really, really good. That makes a very nice, kind of refreshing dessert because the berries are always refreshing. I love berries. But yes, very nice, very moist, not crumbly, not dense, you know. As much as I love coconut flour, y'all know if coconut flour is not done just right, it can be very dense and mushy in the mouth. But I know how to do it right. So this is delicious, very tasty. There's a thumbs up. Yes, yes, yes. Definite thumbs up. You can eat these immediately. If you do have any leftovers, store them in an airtight container at room temperature for up to 3 days, or store them in an airtight container in your refrigerator for up to 1 week, or store them in a freezer-safe airtight container in your freezer for up to 1 month. Eat and enjoy. And that's our recipe of the day. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did and you want to see more videos like this, make sure you click that thumbs up like button, click that subscribe button, leave me a comment if you want to. Let me know if there's any recipes that you'd like to learn how to make, and I'll do what I can to get those out there for you. And as always, keep cooking.